To kick off this list of tips for Fortnite newcomers or noobs, let's go with a simple one. Always have a shotgun. That is right. Always have a shotgun in your inventory if you're just starting out playing Fortnite. Shotguns absolutely dominate the close range meta in Fortnite right now, so much so that most people never even pick up submachine guns despite them actually being useful. When it comes to dropping people in the quickest fashion, it is all about the shotgun. Which shotgun you prefer is your preference, as all three of your choices have their own strengths and their weaknesses, but it's important that you always have at least one of them with you or you're going to regret it. And number 9, and this may go without saying, but if you've never played the game, you don't know. Always take higher rarities. The rarity system in Fortnite is much simpler than it seems to newer players, but it's still worth putting some time into learning and mastering. The rarity of Fortnite items go gray, green, blue, purple, and finally gold, and you should always do your best to adjust your loadout accordingly when you encounter one of your guns with a better rarity. The differences between rarities varies from gun to gun, but generally speaking, a higher rarity of a gun will feature slightly higher damage, a slightly smaller bloom, and slightly quicker reload times. And in a game where fights can be over as quickly as they are in Fortnite, you're going to want those extra few seconds that higher rarities will save you in the long run. At number 8, mini shields before anything else. Minis are your best friend in Fortnite, but you should always learn to drink them before drinking a large shield potion or a slurp juice. Mini shield potions are consumed in only 2 seconds and they give you a very generous 25 shields, but they max out when your total shields are at 50, while the slurp and the large shield potion do not stop you at the halfway mark. If you want to get the most out of your shield items, always drink the minis first and then the slurp or the large shield. This way, you can get up to 75 or 100 full shields as opposed to being locked at 50. At number 7, learn your chest spawns. While all the items you find in chests are chosen at random, where you find those chests are not. Sure, you never know when you get to crack open one of the chests, but you always know where to find them if you keep your eyes peeled and remember where you saw one. Chests will always spawn in the same areas, although they won't always spawn consistently from game to game. If you're a new Fortnite player, try to remember where you saw a chest because you will 100% see another one there in the future, and planning your drop based on chest locations can guarantee you a good starting batch of loot. At number 6, learn to let them go. Because of the way bullet travel and drop works in Fortnite, killing someone from a distance can be a pretty big challenge if you're not an experienced player and don't have a sniper rifle in your inventory. One of the best pieces of advice I can give a new Fortnite player is to learn when to let someone go as opposed to firing at them. When you fire at someone, you not only tell them where you are, but you tell everyone else where you are as well, often leading to the target firing back and then a bunch of other people with shotguns charging you from behind. If you aren't 99% sure you can kill the target within 5 seconds, it's best to just let them go. Cracking into the top 5. Don't get cocky. Speaking of alerting people to your location, one of the worst things you can possibly do after killing someone is dancing. I know it's super fun to win a hard-fought battle with another player and then rub it in a bit with a disco fever or a wiggle, but a lot of people don't realize just how loud the dances are in Fortnite. When you start dancing, you are not only wasting time that you could be using to heal or loot your dead enemy, but you're also painting a huge target on your head because of how loud and unarmed you are while you're dancing. Unless you're 100% positive there is no one else around, or unless you're confident you can kill whoever is around, do not dance after killing someone despite how cool the kill may have been. At number 4, learn the basic building formations. Learning the building mechanics of Fortnite can be one of the biggest hurdles for new players to get over. It can be pretty overwhelming to learn how to shoot, memorize the spawns, figure out good routes to take, and then learn how to build quickly on top of that. The best way to master the building in Fortnite is to take things slowly and learn how to use basic formations like boxes, ramps, and towers. Once you learn these formations, you can do them consistently, and the rest should come naturally when you're under fire. Those helpful boxes and towers will be engraved in your muscle memory. At number 3, play aggressive. This may sound a little backwards, but if you're looking to get good at Fortnite, you need to play aggressive for a while. Just go for pure kills. Sure, you won't place very high, but a lot of newer players make the mistake of playing super conservative when they start off and just trying to camp out a win, when in reality, camping for wins does not actually make you better at the game. In fact, camping for the win just produces bad habits and makes you less equipped for when you actually do have to fight someone. When you first start playing Fortnite, land in populated areas so you can get used to fighting as well as looting and building under pressure. The only way you'll ever get good at shooting and building is if you put yourself in scenarios where you're forced to use those skills to survive. At number 2, master the pump. There's a reason why just about every high-level Fortnite player prefers the pump to the tac shotgun and the heavy. The pump shotgun is available in uncommon and rare rarities, and it deals the most damage per shot of any non-explosive, non-sniper weapon in the game. And I know I said earlier, Now, which shotgun you prefer is up to you, but when we're talking pure hard numbers, the pump outperforms just about everything else when it comes to close range combat. If you want to get really good at Fortnite, you better start practicing those one pumps. And finally, aim for the head, my friends. This is a good tip for any multiplayer shooter, but because of the way the headshot multipliers work in Fortnite, it's a necessity. Most guns in Fortnite have a 2 times headshot multiplier, and some guns even go up to 2.5 times, making them extremely powerful, and for the snipers, capable of dropping someone with 200 health in a single shot. Get used to aiming for the head, and I know that's easier said than done for snipers, but you will never regret getting a headshot in Fortnite. And there you have it, my friends. Those are 10 tips for Fortnite newcomers or newbies. Everybody has to start somewhere, and some of this may seem like simple things, but if you've never played the game, you don't know. If you found this informative, definitely let us know. And in the comment section, what is the one thing that you struggle the most with in Fortnite? My name is Chaos. This has been another episode of Gaming Facts by Gameology, and I'll see you guys soon.